Pull up a chair, you're sitting cage side. Today we got UFC Fight Night, Hernandez versus Rodrigues, aka Fluffy versus Robocop. I'm incredibly excited for this card. I think this is a sleeper card as well as a fantastic main event. So, I'm hyped.
I agree, dude. After looking at the card, doing a little bit more deep dive into it, I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's going to be action-packed, and I think most of the fights are going to be pretty technical. So, yeah, can't wait to get into it.
Hell fucking yeah. Let's get right into it.
Alrighty.
We'll let you start us off, partner.
Sweet. First fight of the night, we got Chanel Dyer versus Elise Reed. Now, Chanel Dyer is a minus 800 favorite, which seems kind of big, but I have Dyer winning, and I have Dyer winning by. Do I remember? I have her winning by second round KO.
Oh.
I was gonna pick decision just because, I don't know. I mean, Reed has won a lot of decisions, so she knows what it's like to fight the full fight. But I think Chanel Dyer has a little bit more hype behind her name, and she showed her KO power against Ravenna Oliveira, and I think she sets her shots up well. So I have Dyer second round KO.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I don't really have much more to add to that, honestly. I think Chanel Dyer's just kind of got more momentum, a little bit more. I don't want to say like technical per se, but just more advantages physically and stuff like that. But it is women's MMA, so I'm going Chanel Dyer by decision. So I'm covering the leg that you didn't cover.
Perfect bet. Yep,
So,
I will live vicariously through you.
hell yeah. Alrighty, well, let's move right on. I was gonna skip a fight. Our next fight, we got a middleweight fight between a biblically accurate Jesus and white Jesus. It's Wes Schultz versus Jackson McVeigh. I'm incredibly excited for this fight, to be honest. I think I enjoy watching both of them. I think they're both really, really good on the ground. I think Wes Schultz is better on the feet, but still not like great, not significantly better. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah.
They're definitely submission artists and scramblers and wrestlers and whatever. They're grapplers, to say the least.
Definitely.
But I don't know. I just like more of the finishing potential and aggressiveness from Wes Schultz. So I'm gonna go with Wes Schultz with a round 2 sub. That's
Bro.
That's what I'm going with. I don't know. By the
Bro.
way you said, bro, I think you picked the same. But what you got?
I completely agree with you.
Let's go.
A lot of people have Jackson McVeigh in this fight. He's the favorite, but I'm with you. I think Wes Schultz is better with his striking in terms of distance management. And from watching Jackson McVeigh, he's good on the ground, but he kind of leaves openings where I think Wes Schultz will capitalize. So I have him round 2 sub as well.
Hell yeah. I love that, man. I love when we have the same picks. I think it's really funny.
I know, bro. I know. It's like surprising, but not,
Yeah, I mean, like, picking the same person is not surprising, but when we get like this, because this could go decision. I mean, one of us could have randomly been like, Wes Schultz by knockout. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, you never know. But yeah,
100%.
no, I love that. I'm hyped. Let's hope we get that shit right, and let's fucking move right on.
Let's go. Alrighty. Next fight, we got a lightweight bout between Gage Young versus Stan Dorsonville. I don't know much about Dorsonville. I've been watching him. He kind of reminds me, just the way he talks shit, of Kevin Holland. The way he kind of just like stands in front of you, hits you, talks. But I like how he mixes up his strikes. He has good elbows, good striking. But I have Gage Young just because I think this is a little bit too soon of a step up for Stan Dorsonville. I have Gage Young, and I have him winning by a decision.
I like that. I was very, very, very close to going with that same pick. I have not seen too much from either of these guys, but I've seen more from Gage Young, and I've just I don't know. I like him a little bit better in this matchup. And while I do think it most likely will be a decision, and like I said, I almost picked that. I really like that pick. I just kind of felt like there was, I don't know. This is bad of me. I'm going off vibes, kind of, but there was I don't know. I just felt like we were gonna get one of those knockouts where you just don't expect it. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I think is gonna happen. So I'm going with a round 2 KO for Gage Young. Not confident in that at all, but fuck it. We ball.
It's funny you say that, dude, because I seriously had round 2 KO by Gage Young, and then I changed it before the video after I watched a little bit more, but I don't hate that pick, dude. Honestly, I do not hate that pick.
That's awesome. That is so funny, dude. We're literally swip-swapping, flip-flopping picks.
It's literally the Spider-Man meme.
Bro, facts. I love that. I love that. Well, hell yeah. I love that, but let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on one of the fighters. All right, next up, we got a featherweight bout between Marcio Barboza and Ryan Coos. I think we'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Okay. This is another one of those fights where I'm decently confident, but I don't really know why. And I don't really have a legitimate reason. Like, factual reason, I don't know. With it being Ryan's debut, hey, it's my debut. With it being Ryan's, I know. I'm like, wait a minute. I just realized that. With it being my debut, I'm obviously hoping I get the dub, but I don't know. I don't think he has the experience and the. I don't know. I don't think he's been put in these situations before, and I think you're just gonna kind of get a UFC vet win by Barboza. But in the same sentence, I'm fuck it, round 1 KO.
Bro, no way. Are you serious?
I swear to God.
Ryan, stop it,
swear to God, bro.
Oh my God,
I
dude.
swear to God.
I have Barboza by round 1 KO.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
I mean, after watching Barboza, he has some really clean head movement. He's got slick boxing. He does kind of overextend and get a little too excited in the pocket, but to counteract that, I think he throws good hooks and good uppercuts, which will kind of surprise Ryan Coos. So I have round 1 KO too. I think, like you said, it's going to be kind of a vet finish, and I think it'll be good for Ryan's career. I mean, no one likes a loss, obviously, but he's going to need to go against guys like this to figure out what kind of fighter he's going to be. So I agree.
Exactly. No, I agree. I love that. We're on the same pick again. That's nuts. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't have much to add to that. I kind of said all I could say, and then I think you finished it off very well. So,
yes, sir.
Let's keep it rolling.
Like it. Alrighty. Next fight, we got Chris Padilla versus Nasrat Haqparast. The odds here are pretty even, and that's what scares me about it. I don't know necessarily a lot about either fighters other than Quillen Salkield, the inventor, knocked the fuck out of Nasrat. So and I've heard good things about Nasrat, but Chris Padilla, I have Chris Padilla winning by decision. I think that here he's gonna be better in terms of keeping his distance. He has really good takedown defense at 80%. His takedown accuracy is pretty shit, but yeah, I'm not confident in my pick either. I just have Chris Padilla basically by vibe.
No, I really like that pick. I don't think that's a. I mean, I can't question how you picked it, but I don't think that's a pick just based off vibes. Personally, knowing you and all that kind of stuff, I don't know. Chris Padilla he looks good, man. He's very technical, has good wrestling. Um, and I just as much as I would low key like Hawkross to win because I think it would look better on Quillen's resume. I just don't see a way that he wins, and I think Chris Padilla outdogs him in every fucking regard. I think maybe he can struggle a little bit on the feet, just like, but I don't know. Even then, like I don't really think Padilla's gonna struggle that much. I think it's gonna be a close fight to an extent. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a kind of a dog fight. I don't think Padilla is gonna just dog walk Hawkross by any means, but I do think it's gonna be 29-28 unanimous decision, right? Like it's kind of obvious
Totally.
that Padilla won, but yeah, I have Padilla by decision as well.
Let's go, dude.
And I love that pick.
I love that pick as well. It's funny you say that.
But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see Padilla bounce back. I liked him in his last fight.
Same here.
So,
Yep.
and his last
Couldn't
couple
agree
fights
more.
in general. But yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, man. Alrighty, let's
Alrighty.
move it on. We got. I keep scrolling too fast. I changed my sensitivity and I'm not used to it yet. Next up, we got a heavyweight bout between Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Shamil Gaziev. AKA half blob versus blob, if we're being realistic.
100%, dude. Yeah.
Which is crazy because, like, Kennedy Nzechukwu's not really a blob. He doesn't look like a blob, but he fucking fights like one. However, Shamil Gaziev has not impressed me, even in his wins.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, man.
And
He's
he
just
beat Thomas Peterson, who loses to everybody.
exactly. He doesn't have the best stamina. I think he has good hands. Like, but I don't think he has the stamina, and I think arguably the way to go about it against Kennedy is going to be to get some takedowns, and I just don't think Gaziev can do that. But at the same time, I don't see Kennedy finishing him. So I'm gonna go with Kennedy and Nzechukwu decision. That's my pick. I don't know. The odds definitely aren't in favor of that, but like I don't know.
It could go either way, dude.
I just feel like it's gonna be a blob heavyweight fight. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking
100%,
Gaziev.
dude.
Like I don't know. That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and pass it off to you.
I definitely like your pick. This is easily probably the most fight that I'm super uncertain about.
Yeah.
And can I just say, Kennedy looks like Leslie Jones from SNL, if you know who that is. After this, search it up.
I'm doing it right now.
You'll probably agree with me.
Oh my! Oh, so hold on. She looks like him, or he looks like her?
He looks like her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm finding
Yeah.
a picture with like similar hair. Yeah, that's pretty fucking spot on, Loki.
Isn't it crazy, bro? I
got
was like, dude, this
yeah.
guy looks familiar in another life.
They both got the fro. That's kind of fro. That's not really a fro, but
Close
that's
enough,
more of a
but
fro. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, dude.
let's
I like your pick. I like your pick a lot, and God, this is just. I'm not confident in my pick, and I have to go with it now that
Oh, no.
we're filming. I have Gaziev by decision. I just don't know how this fight's gonna go. When I watch Kennedy, he works really good up against the cage. He has good clinch work, good knees, and I think that's where he's gonna hurt Gaziev. Like you said, I don't know if Gaziev can take him down and hold him down, but if he can, I think he'll blob out a decision because he's just fat as fuck.
yeah.
And Kennedy's kind of lengthy, so that's
Yeah.
my shitty prediction.
That's fair. That's not a bad look. I just personally don't think Gaziev has the cardio for it. But who knows?
I don't
Maybe
think
he
he
does.
either.
Maybe he's improved. We'll fucking find out tomorrow night.
Yeah, we'll find out, yeah.
Alrighty. Move right on.
Alrighty. So the next fight, we got Jamal Emmers versus Larian Douglas.
Sleeper matchup.
I'm pretty
Sleeper
excited.
matchup.
Yeah, dude, I am. I am really excited about this fight. I'm really excited to watch Larry Douglas because
Yes.
he sets up that super powerful jab with the leg kicks. You know, he has good leg kicks, and that jab is just, it's powerful, dude, and it hits in the right spot every time. He's got good uppercuts. And once he smells blood, I mean, he's just going to cut you off and force you into the cage and get the win. I have him by round 2 knockout.
I think that's a fantastic fucking pick and a really good breakdown. The only thing that I kind of want to add to that is I don't disagree that Larry Douglas has power, especially in that jab, but I think it's more so his timing than it is his power. The timing that he lands that jab every single time, they don't expect it and they're coming forward every time, and it
You're
hits
totally right,
so fucking hard because of the timing. But it's not to take anything away from his power. Like, I do still think he has nutty power.
Definitely, yeah. But I agree with you.
But I don't know. I like Larry Douglas. I think he's aggressive as fuck, and like you said, he's gonna, once he smells blood, he's gonna stalk him down, and at least try to get that finish. I low key haven't seen a crazy amount of Jamal Emmers, but from what I have seen, nothing impresses me against Larry Douglas. So I also have Larry Douglas by round 2 KO.
Awesome, dude.
We're
Couldn't
crazy.
agree more.
We're really right on it.
Bro, we literally are.
This is nuts.
We literally are.
Real quick, sidebar before we move on. There was some clacking or something. It was weird. You know, like those clapper hands that you had as a kid?
Yeah.
It sounded like that just a little bit, and I was talking, and then I paused, and it went away. I didn't bother me. I'm just video-wise. I don't know if it was you or if it was mic glitching or whatever, but I just want to let you know.
I was rubbing my hands together. It could have been that, honestly.
It definitely didn't sound like it, but it probably was.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Not a big deal. I just
was rubbing my nails together like this.
It was that.
Was that it?
For
okay.
sure.
All right.
For sure.
That makes sense.
But you're
it's
good.
Just
you're
my
good.
autism.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We both have it. I just wanted to let you know because I noticed it and I was like, what is that? That's a weird sound.
Hey, fair case.
But yeah. Anyway,
awesome,
let's move on. To you did that one, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got our first fight on the main event, a heavyweight bout between Dana White's Contender Series winner, literally fucking 2 weeks ago that we just broke down,
dude,
and reacted to.
Literally. Yep.
Fighting Anthony Wint. I don't think I said his name. Anthony Wint. Fighting Terrence Chapman. So before I actually break this down, I want to say something, and I'm sure you've heard this before, or I'm not the first person to say this, but what the fuck are we doing giving Anthony Wint to somebody who is making their fucking debut in the UFC? I understand it was late notice. It was a last-minute fight. Like, I get that. But, bro, the whole fucking point of the Contender Series is to see them against UFC fighters, not people making their fucking debut as well. Like, so
Literally, dude.
I'm kind of upset. Not kind of. I'm pretty upset at that because I really wanted to see Anthony Wint against an actual fucking UFC fighter because, like I said in our previous video, I think he's going to make it a decent ways, but I don't think he's that good of a fucking fighter. I think he's just incredibly athletic. So
yep.
I wanted to see that, but kind of ricocheting off of that, going into my breakdown, I think it's going to be the same as the fucking Contender Series, bro. No offense, but Terrence Chapman is a fucking fat-ass white dude, blob. He ain't gonna do anything. Like, I'm sorry. He's not gonna fucking do anything. Anthony Wint.
It's true, bro.
He's gonna fuck him up. Whether it's exactly like the fucking Contender Series fight, I don't think so. I think he'll run into a little bit more, it'll be a little bit harder. He'll run into some challenges more so than he did in the Contender Series fight. But I got Anthony Wint by first round KO. I'm just going to ride with it. I'm just going to ride with the wave, man. I don't really trust it. I think a decision could happen, but I am more leaning towards a KO in maybe the second, but I'm just sticking with first. I'm sticking with first. So What you got?
Oh my God, dude.
I wish y'all. I can't wait till we do face cams because the reaction he just
I
did was
know,
the
dude.
greatest shit.
I completely agree with you. I don't know why we're sending these contender series guys to face people in their UFC debut, especially somebody who's coming from Fury FC. That's not a knock on Fury FC, but it also is. I have Anthony Wint by first round KO.
Hell yeah.
I think he's just gonna clip him. I mean, I don't. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't see anything from Chapman that makes me go, he's gonna give him trouble there. You know?
Agreed.
So,
Yeah.
I agree with you, dude.
No, I agree.
Right on the money.
Yeah, I think I don't know. That's one of those where it's like it's easy to make a decision, but like, are you actually confident in the decision? Who fucking knows? You know what I mean? I can't say I am, and I can't say I'm not, because part of me is really confident in that, and part of me is like, nah, he's gonna get dog walked. But it's like, you know,
yeah.
That's just the UFC.
We'll see. Totally.
But alrighty.
Right.
Excuse me. Let's move on.
So next up, we got Carly Judas versus Gisela Chavez.
Ooh, I actually don't know.
Jasla?
Jasla? I want to say Jasla. Or like Yasla, but I think Jasla. I like
Jasla.
Jasla. I like Jasla.
Okay.
Jasla Chavez.
We'll go Gisela Chavez. I think this is going to be a really sleeper women's fight. Gisela Chavez is 7-0 coming into this fight. She's another contender series girl. But I really like Carly Judas here. I think Carly Judas is better overall in terms of just the wrestling, how she picks her shots when she lands. She doesn't necessarily overextend and kind of, she's not like a momentum fighter. So I have Carly Judas by decision. Now, the only reason I'm wary about that is because it seems like as the fight goes on, Chavez does look a lot better and she starts to open up a little bit more. But with that being said, I'm just going to ride Carly Judas by decision.
I completely agree with everything you said. I think that's a really good breakdown, especially Chavez kind of opening up in the later rounds, the third round specifically.
Definitely.
But I don't know. I don't see Chavez putting her away.
Yeah.
And I think it's Judai. I don't fucking know. Whatever. I like Carly. So, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I want to ride with Chavez low-key because the performances and the record, you know, like that in women's MMA, that it actually matters a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of the other women's fighters that have been coming up with a kind of similar record, they've done really, really well. And so it makes me want to ride with her, but I don't know. I like Carly's wrestling, and I just like her too much in the beginning of this fight, first 2 rounds of this fight specifically. So I'm, you know, I got Carly's decision as well, or by decision as well. But yeah,
Couldn't agree more.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's just women's MMA, which is why I'm kind of such a toss up between it. But
same here.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, we got the same pick. Let's fucking move on.
Let's go.
Alrighty, we got next fight. We got a lightweight bout between Markel Medeiros and Mason Jones. Ah, man, this is another one of those fights where I'm kind of tossed because I'm just gonna say I have Mason Jones by decision. However, Medeiros could absolutely fucking sleep Jones at any point in this fight, and I'm pretty confident in that. However, I don't know. I think Jones is gonna outlast him and bring it to a decision. But I'm also not crazy confident in that pick. I can't lie. But I'm just gonna leave it there.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have Mason Jones by decision too, and the only reason I am confident is because his wrestling is better. He kind of smothers his opponents on the ground. Isn't just kind of blobbing him. He's always mixing up stuff. He's trying to go for submissions. And you're right. Medeiros could definitely chin him and knock him out. But with that being said, in the Axel Sola fight, I believe, Mason Jones got clipped pretty bad, and then he worked his way back to win a decision. So
Yeah.
I'm with you there. I'm actually a little confident in this pick, but it is tough because Mason Jones is susceptible to getting hit. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I have him by a decision too, though.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah, brother. Let's keep the ball rolling. I was gonna say keep the dice rolling. Is that a saying?
Yeah.
But that doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
I feel like that.
Keep the dice
Keep
rolling.
the dice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
so.
thinking of a
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
domino. Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
I'm like, those don't roll.
You
Yeah, it's
made
because
me
that's not a
question it. I was
dice.
like- I mean, it stops at a certain point, but
Oh my god, that was such a bad brain fart, bro. Holy shit. All right. Jesus. Just take it away.
all right. Next fight up, we got Rainier de Ritter versus Roman Dolidze. De Ritter is moving up to 205. This is this his first fight at
Yes.
205, I believe?
Yes.
And I have De Ritter by decision because I think he's better on the ground. He has better clinch work than Dolidze. But with that being said, Dolidze is going to look bigger in this fight because he's on a 3-fight win streak in light heavyweight. So he's a little bit more comfortable. Is he not?
He just got fucking no.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. He lost to
Oh, you're
Hernandez
right. To
and
Anthony
then lost.
Hernandez. Okay.
He had a fight after that too, no?
To CLD.
And he lost that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it says he's a middleweight here. So
He was. So I because he fought Fluffy and that was at middleweight. So I was questioning this as well. I don't fucking know when Dolidze moved up. This is not his first fight at light heavyweight, from my understanding. But at least because nobody's saying that it is. But I'm like, I don't remember him being a fucking light heavyweight fighter.
yeah, what?
So I don't know.
I don't either.
Maybe they're both making their debut.
Okay.
But
That's okay. Yeah, then I correct myself. However, I still think RDR has it. I wanted to go KO just because RDR style is so fucking weird. But I think in the first round he's gonna kind of feel it out. He's gonna try and make him Dolidze respect his shots. He's gonna shoot a couple takedowns. I could see RDR winning this by a round 2 sub. However, I still have RDR by decision just because it's his debut at light heavyweight, and yeah, that's all I got.
I agree. I think that's a really, really, really good breakdown, and a good pick overall, especially with the fact that it is his debut at light heavyweight, and we don't know how that's gonna look. I do think he looks. I don't want to say like significantly better because I don't know about his speed, but then again, he was never really that fast of a guy anyway.
Yeah.
But he looked so much better on the scale. Like the scale, when he was trying to make middleweight, he looked fucking dead. Like it looked like a skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
So
Gnarly cut, dude.
Yeah. So he looked so much better on the scale this time, and so I think that's gonna suit him much better. I also think Roman Dolidze is a fucking just can. To be honest with you, like I really do.
I don't have.
I like his story,
Yeah.
but I feel like he's a great guy, cool guy. But I don't think he's that level.
He's not. Yeah.
So
Not
I
bringing
have
anything.
Rainier de Ritter by decision as well. I definitely don't see him knocking Roman out. I think there's a chance that he gets a sub, but I feel like it's more likely, like you said, because it is his debut. I feel like it's more likely that he gets the decision. So I like that pick.
Yeah.
I got the same one.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Let's keep the fucking ball rolling. You did that one. Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. Next up, we got a heavyweight bout between Sergey Spivak and Vitor Petrino. This one's interesting to me because it's almost a borderline obvious pick, in a sense. with
Mm-hmm.
being Vitor Petrino. Like obviously the odds don't agree with that, but fuck the odds. Vitor Petrino by KO is money for this fight. However, Sergey Spivak could 1000% blob out that fucking decision, especially against Vitor Petrino. And low key, I think it might happen. However, I've locked the pick in. I could change it, but I'm not changing it.
No, I got you.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think the power and the pressure from Vitor Petrino is going to be too much. Like I said, I do see a way Spivak can kind of blob a decision and survive. But I don't know, man. I think Petrino gets him against the cage, and it's kind of the fight. I think it's going to be round 2, knockout by Petrino. I think the first round will kind of get his range and warm up a little bit, and then the second round, towards the end of the first possibly, but the beginning of the second, he'll start to push him back, and he'll finish it there. That's my prediction.
I agree, dude. I actually really like that breakdown, and I do agree Spivak could blob out a decision. He's got a couple subs under his belt. However, I think Vitor Petrino is going to establish distance early. I think he has a speed advantage over
Agreed.
Sergey.
100%.
And I also have round 2 knockout by Vitor Petrino.
Fuck yeah, bro.
So,
holy
yeah.
shit. All right. We've
Dude,
been like perfect. Or not,
perfect,
you know what I mean?
Except for the Kennedy fight.
Yeah.
But that's because I don't know who to pick,
Yeah.
I'm more confident with your pick in that fight.
It's okay. I'm more confident with your pick in a couple of these fights, but even though our picks are the same for a couple, there's a couple that aren't the same. But
yeah,
whatever. Anyway, let's fucking move on. Let's move on to our main event. I'm so fucking scared right now. I'm so fucking scared, man. You're breaking it. You're starting it, but I'm so fucking scared right now, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is tough because it's like, not that Fluffy's an up and comer, but it's like, he's like one of the up and comers versus an unk, and it's an unk that I kind of fuck with.
Okay, hold on. Wait, you're calling Robocop the unk?
Not by a lot, but I just think
I feel like if anybody's an unk, it's fuck. It's so hard to call either one of them an unk, low key.
I know, and the only reason I say that is because, listen, I do like Robocop. He had a nasty knockout against, I believe it was Bruno Fajeda.
Yeah. Got that. He got that back. He got knocked out from him however long ago, and he got that back. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. This was a tough fight because going into this, I had Robocop winning.
Same.
However,
Same. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't tell me.
I don't know how the speed is from Robocop versus Fluffy. I think the only way Fluffy could lose is if he gets careless in the pocket. However, I think he might tag him up a little bit, and I have him winning by round 3 sub.
Holy fuck. Okay. I'll tell you my pick in a sec. So, I like that breakdown. I had Robocop in the beginning by KO. I think like 2nd or 3rd round KO. Sorry. But the more I looked at it, the more I'm just like, Robocop is going in there to take your fucking head off, and that's it.
Yeah.
Hernandez has good head movement as well as just like survivability. You know what I mean? Like he's good at surviving in those exchanges, and he can kind of sit down in the pocket and throw. I don't think that's the way to win against fucking Robocop. But I think Hernandez will be able to kind of survive and outlast and maybe, do better, especially digging to the body against Robocop to take that gas tank away and that power. And another thing is I don't ever see Robocop throw a knee, a fucking kick,
it's always just
anything. Yeah, he never throws anything to the body. I mean, it's okay. I shouldn't say never. He very, very rarely throws things to the body, and I think that's the way. I think that's the way to beat Hernandez. You know what I mean? It's like obviously we saw that with Strickland, and it's like
Yeah.
You can say we've already seen it. It's not like that, it happened in his last fight. It's not going to happen again in this fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. The body's one of those things where it's like you get hit in the body. You're chinny as bedtime would say, you're chinny to the body, you're chinny to the fucking body. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of how it is. So
Definitely.
fuck me. I am going with Fluffy by 4th round sub. I originally had 3rd, and then I was like, nah, I think Robocop is going to need to slow down a bit more. I think Fluffy's going to need to slow him down and work him a little bit more. So I changed it to 4th round. I could absolutely see
like
Robocop
that.
putting a beautiful fucking anything right on Fluffy's chin and sleeping him cold. 100%.
Definitely.
At any
Agreed.
point in this fucking fight. Maybe not after the 3rd. Be I don't know, man. I'm shitting bricks for Fluffy. I'm fucking terrified for Fluffy. I'll arguably be more scared for this fight than I was for fucking Islam, but I'm gonna run with it. I think Fluffy's gonna put him down.
Yeah. I mean,
So.
I'm pretty confident with round 4 sub too. I think if it's round 3, I think it will be in the middle of the round, and if not, Rodrigues will survive. But I think after that exchange on the ground, he's going to be gassed. He'll get taken down, and then it'll probably be an early round 4 sub. So
There you go.
I like your pick there, dude. I mean,
Hell yeah.
that's a pretty beautiful and technical breakdown. But like you said, Rodrigues is really only bringing the hands to this fight, and you have to have a.
I don't want to say
little
that.
more.
He has good BJJ. And pretty decent wrestling. He just
That's
doesn't
true. He does have
use it.
established BJJ.
He
That's
doesn't
true,
use
yeah.
it, and it's against
Yeah.
Fluffy, who kind of chain wrestles and uses that, especially his cardio, kind of to his advantage. And
Yeah.
But sorry, not to interrupt.
No, you're right, and yeah, I think it'll be like not that these two fighters are the same, but Rodrigues will kind of just stand up like Joel Alvarez did, and just kind of go for the big shots, because it got to the point where Joel was just trying to throw everything, and Chidi is going to telegraph that because he's a Muay Thai fighter, So
Yeah.
I agree with you, dude. I couldn't agree more. I'm super stoked on these fights. I cannot wait for tomorrow.
Me too.
And yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to say besides that.
I don't think I have anything else to say as well. Yeah, I'm incredibly excited. I cannot wait. Well, obviously we'll be breaking it down, and we got week 3 of Contender Series coming soon, which is hype, and still trying to get that fucking GOAT tier list out, which is low-key
Yes,
might be
sir.
out of date now after the Islam fight, but
Yep.
that's all right.
You're
We'll
right.
see.
We might have to. Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see. But
Yeah.
thank you guys for watching, and yeah, that's all I got.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, thank you guys for watching. With that being said, pack up your chairs. Cage side out.
Peace.